Um, Also about fresh coffee, it's very important, but also like Max mentioned, 2 weeks after the roasting date is like optimal. So a lot of people when they go to the cafe, at the bottom of our bag it says the roasting date on it, so this is March 25th. A lot of other shops too, you'll probably notice this, but people try to look for like the earliest date, like April 10th, which is like a couple days ago, or I don't know what April 10th was, but it was recent, and that'll be actually too fresh for your machine. So coffee absorbs CO2 when it's being roasted, and it can cause an uneven extraction if it's not at the optimal time, like a banana or avocado, like you let it sit for a couple days, like 5 days, and then you eat it rather than using it like very fresh. It's not ready yet, so fresh is important, but like after 2 weeks is like the optimal fresh date. Yeah.
And then, so once you get the date down, and then you put your coffee beans into your grinder, what you want to do is always start in the middle of the number your machine gives you. So if you're 1 to 40, start at 20. And then if it's pouring too fast, once you're pouring, just to answer your question really quickly, then start going down. Take your grind sizes down, okay? And then if it's pouring too slow and nothing's coming up, take your grind sizes up. Open up your beans so that the water can come through, okay? And you want to start pouring the actual drop of the coffee within 7 to 10 seconds. If it's dropping within 3-4 seconds, your grind sizes chances are too fine, too small. Open them up, okay? Or if it's coming too if it's coming too fast, opposite. If it comes too fast at 2-3 seconds, it's too big. Close it so it takes a little bit of time to brew in there. Okay? Just so pick and then go up and down until you hit that sweet spot. And you'll hit a sweet spot.
But I thought if we choose something on there, it automatically chooses.
Yeah. This one will automatically choose it for
But
you.
you're talking about if you don't have something.
Yeah, if you don't have something, correct.
We were talking about 7 seconds. Is that for single or not?
Both. 7 to 10 seconds for both. It should be the first time the coffee actually comes out of your
First
filter.
time. Okay,
Yeah,
so
the first
a
time.
drop. It's
Yeah,
not
first
the
drop.
whole duration.
Yeah, the whole duration should be 24 seconds for a single and about 32 for a double. 32. I'll just answer his question really quick. Yes.
Probably need more coffee. I would say that the water is running too fast through your beans, and then it's causing it to be watery. So we shouldn't be like completely soaked. Like there shouldn't be like a thin layer of water on top. So maybe weighing it out again. I don't know like what your basket size is for coffee, but it shouldn't be wet. It should just be like dry to the touch and then come out as a whole, not like in chunks. But it probably comes out kind of wet and in chunks. So I think you might need more coffee. Yeah. And then adjust the grind size.
I have a question. My machine is 878. I usually grind like about between 17 to 18 grams coffees, and I notice in the time it takes between 25 to 30 seconds when it comes out, but the extraction level is not really the same. Like one day I could get like 36 grams coffee in there, and then one day I could get up to 50, but then everything remains the same.
Yeah.
So is it? I don't know what's the issue there.
Yeah, I mean, what I know is this: like, you can never ever get it perfect, but if it is stretching too far, then I really, because sometimes my machine will it might not behave, but it shouldn't be doing it all the time though. Is your machine newer or is it older?
It's newer.
It's newer?
Yeah.
And you find that it's doing it all the time?
Well, it's just not even. Like say maybe Monday I could get a 36 or 32 grams of coffee during the extractions.
Yeah.
And the next day you could get up to 50. So I don't know. Like
15 or 50?
50.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know what to do with that, and I try to calibrate it on my own, and I try to adjust my grind size, try to adjust my powders, the weight of it, but I don't think that changes because I just never expected how much of the extraction comes out.
Okay, here's a question: Are you is your machine have more automatic features or is it more manual?
It's a 7.
Oh, the 778?
No, 878.
It has the dial here, or no,
Yeah.
just the screen? The dial?
It's a screen there.
The screen there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what she's asking is sometimes her machine pours a little bit more water and she hasn't changed any settings, so she can't kind of get it on the same frequency. At that point, if you don't have any of the machines that have like automatic functions to it, you might have to look at your tamping, right? Maybe you try to get that more as close to consistent as you possibly can, right? You might need to get like a tamper that actually does it for you, or put your cloth on a scale, press down, and get a feel for that on a bathroom scale, and then try to lock that in every time. That might be one of the reasons. Also, I mean, it could be a variety of things. Your machine might not even be like doing what it's supposed to do, especially if it's going that far off. It shouldn't be going that far off. Maybe it's a couple, then that's fine. But if it's that far off, then I would say start with the tamping, try and lock that down, and then if you can't get that, then if you call us after that.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good.
Maybe it's a machine thing.
Yeah, it might be, because it seems like it's too far off to be doing all of that.
Quick question.
Yes.
Do you prefer the naked one or do you prefer that one?
Honestly, I think the naked one is not necessarily, it's just cool. Like people think it's cool because you can see the oils like pull out. I like this because you can separate shots. Like I can do a single and a single. I know people like baristas at home, they want like a single shot latte and they'll use the single shot basket, but for me, I don't think it's as good of an extraction, like the ratio. It's better to do a double, so this allows me to kind of separate them and then see, but this is like cool factor for me. It's not like necessary. Yeah, it's not gonna make it like taste better. I mean, it's cool, but like, you know.
I think it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's
Hands
cool.
up, I think it's cool. No. A lot of baristas will say it doesn't really do anything. I mean, it allows you to look if you know what you're looking for, and it'll help you be more precise if you understand what you're looking for when it starts to form, right? But I don't really know, but if you have any questions about just the 3 steps, if you remember those 3 steps, guys, then you usually won't run it. You'll know what to do once you reach those steps, okay? A lot of the times, if you are having problems and this class is not helping you, give us a call and then let them know that you want to run through the process with them, right? And they'll be like, okay, you doing this? What are we seeing now? Sometimes you can even say, can I send you a video? And then maybe they'll correct and send you back. We noticed this. I'm also here, come in, we'll do the machine together. Unfortunately, we won't be able to use the manual machines, but I can still show you with the close to automatic machines, and then I'll get a sense of what's going wrong. But otherwise, throw on a YouTube video so you can see how it's pouring, and then you're just trying to mimic that. And if you change the dials and be consistent in your tamping, you'll always get what they're doing. Okay, but it's very important that you pick a fresh coffee if you want to be precise. Any questions? This? The silicone? Oh, this. So each machine now comes with one of these. They're called razors, and what they're used for is, you know, once your machine is pouring, it creates a mountain, like Gina was saying. So a lot of people will wipe that mountain aside, or they'll change how long it takes, because they're thinking that's too much coffee, I don't want to waste it. But the minute you do that, you don't have enough coffee in your portafilter, and then now you get a lot of the pooling. So if it's always wet, that might be a reason. But this is the razor, it just sits flush and allows you to take off any excess on the top.
So we should do that before we tamp?
After. Yeah, so once you tamp, put that on there. Any excess, put that into another separate container. Right? You should be able to go like this after you've tamped. Right? If you go like this and it all falls out, you didn't tamp with sufficient pressure. But it doesn't mean you still could have tamped too hard, but at least you know you didn't tamp too light. Okay? And then if you ever want to re-tamp, just knock it on the side of the surface, or knock it with your hands like this, and then re-tamp. Okay? Try not to double tamp, right? Because you're just jamming everything in more and more and more, and then you're gonna find that it's not really coming out that great. But yeah, so that's tamping, very important, get that right. And then frothing is the last step. So this is the reason why everybody's coffee tastes great, because you get those nice micro bubbles, okay? Gina will just pour a couple shots and she'll explain how it is, what you're trying to do. But there's 3 kinds of frothing techniques, really. There's latte froth, cappuccino froth. Latte froth is just many tiny micro bubbles. Cappuccino froth, a little bit more foamy or airy, right? And then there's a wet paint type froth. That's the kind you want to do to draw, right? The other two make it a little hard to draw because it's just too much. The wet paint is what you're looking for, and we'll show you how you angle it to get the wet paint. Now the wand on this machine is superior to most, so try to lock in how you're holding it so that when you go home to use your machine, you kind of remember that, right? Do you need more water? Oh yeah, that's okay.
I have a few more questions actually.
Yeah.
So you said that there's a thing that goes into the bean thing that
Yeah.
you can change for the
Yes.
grind size. So if we have the automatic machine, we still
No. So if you got the automatic machine, you can't go in there and change any of those settings. Yeah, it will do its thing. It goes based on the circumference of this, so it'll always fill it based on that. So you don't have to worry about changing, and it knows, so it'll tell you what it's doing. Okay, so that's it for 1, 2,